Nintendo hasn't officially stated when Breath of the Wild will launch besides 2017, but many people were hoping or expecting it to be a Switch launch title. Unfortunately, that may not be the case. Emily Rogers, Eurogamer, and Laura Kate Dale all claim that it won't be ready for launch, and Nintendo is aiming to release it in June. It seems like it was planned to come to the Switch at launch, but both localization and bug testing are taking much longer than they anticipated. Target briefly listed its release date as June 13th, 2017, lending credence to these claims, but GameStop recently listed it as a Q1 game on their marketing calendar during an earnings call, so it's possible it could be more like May. Again, we could put some of these in the Gossip Stone and tackle them individually, but that's really just a waste of time. The overall narrative is, again, really clear here. Breath of the Wild seems to be having a little bit of trouble in making that launch window.
Even if it misses launch, I think June's going to be a pretty safe time to release it.
Yeah, same.
Because it's not too far after launch that you can't use the game to market the system at launch. It's not going to overcrowd the launch period with a bunch of really big games that eat each other's sales. Plus, I think Breath of the Wild will be a much better summertime game than a springtime game, and people are going to need a lot of time to take in the open world.
I totally agree, and especially if Skyrim is going to be at launch, which I'm sure it will.
Yeah, 2 big open world games on day one might be a little overwhelming.
Exactly.
Right. Another piece of Zelda reporting that kind of flew under the radar, and this is probably more rumor than report, but apparently there are rumblings that Nintendo is planning to make a Breath of the Wild demo available. Don't know whether it'll be on Wii or Switch or both, or when it'd come out, but that might be a good way to tide people over before it releases. I know a lot of people say that demos can take away sales, but we've seen that demos for big games like Final Fantasy 15 and Pokemon Sun and Moon have actually fueled interest in those games, so I'm hoping Nintendo will actually do it.
Yeah.
I think the source of the report had said that Nintendo might be a little concerned about people breaking the game since it's an open world game, so they might hold it back after, Sun and Moon Pokédex getting leaked before launch. But I think they should just take the risk, because people are going to do that kind of crap when the game comes out anyway.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.